October 23, 2019. Hello everyone, it's your boy Legend of 892 here with a video of iPlay the game. Today I'm gonna be playing Monster Truck Madness, so fasten your seatbelts, cause we're gonna get down and dirty today. Let's race! I've been meaning to do this for a while, so... There we go, that's my driver name. And I got some trucks that I'm gonna show you that I'll be playing with today. And some tracks to race in today. Let's start off with the ones I made. So get ready to see what all I got in mind.
Wait a minute!
And I have a question. Why does it do this when it comes to certain trucks? Look, that's my Beta Bigfoot truck. And it says barefoot. That's not right! And look at that! Beta Bigfoot, and it's barefoot. Seriously? Anyway, let me tell you the trucks. This is Beta Bigfoot. Now you may be wondering, why did I make this truck if it's just Bigfoot? Again. Well, to tell you the truth, this is based on what I've seen in the demo video. You know, with the beta wheels. It came from the Patriot truck, by the way, in case you wondered. They match, so I recreated this truck successfully. And then we have Bigfoot number 1, the original monster truck. This is what it would look like if it was in Monster Truck Madness 1. And then I got a Monster Truck Madness 2 counterpart version of it. And it's in this game instead. Here's Goldberg if this truck was in Monster Truck Madness 1 back in the day. Legend of Ease Ride. I already have one in the second game. Decided to make one for this game, so this is what mine would look like here. It's a Gravedigger repaint with the crown on the top of the roof. Maximum Destruction. Team Mints. And last but not least, Team Bigfoot. It's basically 3 trucks in one you're driving as. Y'all are gonna get a good laugh out of this when I play with Team Bigfoot in drag racing. Yeah, you're gonna love it. It's gonna be crazy. Anyway, what do I want to play with? I guess Team Bigfoot in a circuit race. And I got a track here that I made. This is called the Musical Road. This track is supposed to be a racing track composed of a musical themed road. And there are certain things that you can touch and it'll make musical sounds. So anything that's an instrument, it makes noise.
Get ready!
Get ready, set, go! You see? They do make noise. They're driving on the keyboard. And there's trumpets. Very nice, isn't it? Ooh. Okay, I gotta turn around! Okay, I am out of the race. You see, I was very creative when I made this track. I've always wanted a musical themed track that you can just race around and knock into certain instruments and they make noises. And that you can drive over a keyboard. How great is that? Free truck wheelie! Wow, that was really weird. That was trippy.
It's a miracle, folks!
Yeah, that it was a 3-truck wheelie all at once. That was definitely a miracle, and that instrument just went crazy all of a sudden. It just flew all over the place. Okay then. Well, I'm not gonna win this race. Probably not at all.
It's gone in the drink!
Okay, I turn around. This is how the track looks like when I made it. And look, there's the guitar. Yes, it's pixelated. Sorry, people. Ooh, that has bite to it.
Is doing it in the air.
That distortion has bite. Banjos! And that ain't Banjo and Kazooie. Okay, gotta be careful here. Because it's water and ice to make it challenging over here in this rainbow colored lands.
Bigfoot 1 may be in over its head.
I think that was a mandolin I hit. Okay, I am in first place. Well, I get to win it after all then. As Team Bigfoot. And that's how the track plays. This is how it all looks.
Has won the race.
Cool, huh? I really had fun making this track. It was, like, one of my favorite ideas I ever made during a certain year. I forgot what year it was I made it, but it was very fun to play with. It did take trial and error. Originally, I was wanting to do a ton of instruments, but limitations, people. You just gotta roll with the flow. So,
Big, get ready.
a little more in-depth,
Go.
so you can hear all the instruments. Piano. The piano keyboard itself. And look at that. It acts like ramps too. Trumpets. And I got different guitars. Electric. Acoustic. Electric acoustic, my bad. I think some of this is fill strings and regular acoustic and all. Drums. Harp. Cello or bass. Ukulele. Okay, that one went really far away. Look at the sign. Musical notes to indicate go this way or that way, which is really nice. Mandolin. Bass guitar. Guitar bridge. I wish you can see it better, but it's really pixely. Electric guitars again. Banjos. And mandolins again.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah, I know. It is ridiculous. Because I'm on a musical roll. And that's it. Okay, let's have the music back on. Or at least not so loud, so that is the musical road. Beta Bigfoot. And here's another track that I made. This is called 64's Virtual Road.
Get ready. Go.
Here's the track. Now, have you seen that grid before? That's right, mine's the truck Manda 64. That's where I got it from, the truck selection screen. It's where I got the texture from, and look at this! The N64 logo right there. Pretty cool, huh?
Eventually,
I go under this bridge, and I go over here, and look at that! Gonna do goal mode, so that way I get to move the truck anywhere I want. That is the Rockstar logo, the ones that made Monster Truck Madness 64. Anyway, I'm on this bridge, and I got to make it to the other end. And you see Monster Truck Madness 64 right there above that you drive, like, underneath. And then the terrain changes a bit here. A little bit of crowd cheering for you. You go inside this tunnel. It's kinda big for a tunnel. Keep going as you follow this path and you turn to your left multiple times.
When it's going your way, it's going your way.
Tell me about it.
Eventually.
And you also go on this bridge right here,
Eventually.
and that's the track.
Bigfoot has won the race.
And I made a little shortcut.
Gravedigger is doing it in the air.
Although, the water might slow you down a little bit. So, yeah, a little bit of challenge for you if you go into the shortcut. Only if you're willing to chance it, if you're only far enough from your opponent that you can just do a faster shortcut. But if you're not that far away from your opponents, then I probably wouldn't risk it. And that is it there. Oh, and by the way, I have a group on DeviantArt, and it is for those that are add-on artists for Monster Truck Madness 1 and 2. Go visit there sometime. You're welcome to join it, and feel free to share your creations to the world with your trucks and tracks. Or if you just want to show like screenshots and art and photos of monster truck related things, that's also fine. Thank you. And now it's time for me to show you some drags. And you know what this means? Team Bigfoot. Here I go. We're gonna have a lot of laughs here. Yes, believe it or not, you can have add-ons for drags and Monster Truck Madness, the original game. What? I've always wondered why there was a complete lack of drags. But I am surprised to learn that there's at least one. Wait, one? Why is there only one drag that someone made? Why couldn't there just be like thousands of them for this drag type track? Probably because it's either very difficult to make or that, you know, they didn't put the drag system into tracks program so you can make your own drags, which is completely dumb. I wish that the person that made tracks would have at least put drag type in there as a final update to patch things up. That would have been great. Guess what? I too made my own drag. So this is the very first drag add-on ever that I made myself. I call it the Rock and Jump drag. But first, let's race and roll the Finals 5. Only one truck. Just so you can see what this track looks like, and then we'll move on to the other one and have a little drag racing. Okay, so Roll Finals 5 is basically just a clone of the Trans Roll Dome. See what I mean? It's basically a clone of that track. So The only thing different here
Go!
is this. It wasn't like that in the other track. Okay, this really looks weird. And I'm gonna be DQ'd. Oh, whoa, that looked weird.
Has 30 seconds to stage.
Team Bigfoot
Bigfoot.
versus Bigfoot. Yeah, like that's gonna be a fair race.
Go!
What a joke.
But I ought to be DQ'd anyway because I'm going all over the boundary line.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah, tell me about it. Team Bigfoot has won against one truck, and they were just 3 against 1. That's not fair. Okay, now let's do the rock and jump drag. And I will take all the ones I made and let them compete against each other. That ought to be fun. Okay, here we go.
Has 30 seconds to stage.
This is the rock and jump drag, everybody.
Go!
First you go over that, you go over the set of red cars, then you go over the set of yellow cars, and then that set of green cars. I missed though. And that is the rock and jump drag, people. So Goldberg goes up against Team Bigfoot.
Has 30 seconds to stage.
Okay, your funeral, Goldberg. Come on, come on.
Has
Yeah,
won the heat.
I won. In your face, Goldberg. Now let's watch these other trucks race against each other. I'm gonna root for my ride, so let's see how they do.
Go!
Show that foot who is the bigger foot in the house.
Legend of Weave Ride.
Bigfoot won.
Oh man.
Bigfoot won. Has won the heat.
Oh well.
Go!
This is really cool though, because if I can make drags here, then you can expect me to make a ton of these, because there really is a lack of them in this game.
Poppy has won the heat.
Max D.
Has won the heat.
Okay then. That is still unfair looking.
Go!
Like really, who would expect to have 4 in a race when you have 3 against 1? That is hysterical. Man, this is weird.
Has won the heat. Poppy has won the heat.
And now, we have Team Mints and Team Bigfoot racing against each other. Which team is the superior team? Yeah, that looks really weird.
Go!
Even from that angle, it looks weird. How can they even jump in sync with me either? Their wheels don't even turn! Mine's are the only one that can turn, you see?
Has won the heat.
I won! In your face! Wow! It glitched a little bit. Okay. I'll show you some more drags. Yeah, why not? I'll show you some more. Okay, I have plotted some trucks and tracks in and reloaded the game. Here's what I made. Look at this. Look at this! It's SNES Mario Kart! We have Bowser, DK Jr., Koopa, Luigi, Mario, Peach, Toad, and Yoshi. I wanted to make this because it would be so simple and easy to make, and not to mention hilarious. Anyway, I'm gonna drive with Luigi, and I got some more drags loaded up as well. So, the ones I'm gonna race in for you and show off more drags are TVOLOW Dirt, a monster stunt drag, beginner's drag, intermediate's drag, and professional's drag. So get ready to see those tracks in action. Yes, I made a track called TVOLOW Dirt, just because I thought the name would be funny because of the layout I made. I thought the name was fitting, so I went with it. Okay, enough chatter, let's race.
Bigfoot has 30 seconds to stage.
Bigfoot? I'm Luigi, man!
Go!
So, what we have here is they drive the opposite sides. I do all the driving to the left side while the other side drives all on the right side. And I wondered if it would work, and it does work. As long as you see all of that, then that means they can still win the race. Also, there's no boundaries, so you won't get any penalties.
Go!
If you cross over someone's side and get disqualified. It doesn't happen here. Apparently that works fine as well. Luigi in a cart, driving over crushed cars. How surreal can you get? Barefoot lost. Badly.
Bigfoot!
No? Luigi.
What's your first name?
Bigfoot!
Shut up! What's your last name?
Bigfoot!
Shut it! What's your full name?
Bigfoot!
What is this, an Abbott and Costello routine?
This is ridiculous!
So that is TVOLOW Dirt. Onto a monster stunt drag. Now this one's pretty cool. I've always wanted to see a drag where you can just pull off a stunt or two or so as you make it to the finish line. This is basically what it is, and I'll show you what it looks like in action.
Go!
So, you start off here, you go over one car, and you see this. This is where you go over this stuff of cars. And you knock down the pile of crushed cars. And you go over that, and you pretty much win the drag. It's really fun, I'll say. Definitely cool. Beginner's drag. And this is what you would expect.
Go!
A very short straight line drag. You go over one car and then a stack of cars. Okay, this track is next. Let's see what it looks like here.
Go!
Here's what it looks like in action. For those on intermediate, you go over one green car, one yellow car, you turn to the left, you jump over here, you turn to the right, and you go over those red crush cars, and that is how you drive in this one. The driver on the other side
Barefoot!
can pretty much do the opposite, pretty much, with those turns.
Go!
Yeah, you're
Barefoot!
DQ'd now.
Bigfoot!
That bear was angry just because they lost. Yeah, professionals drag. Now, this is something you need to take note on. Professional AI trucks only. Otherwise, they're not going to finish this drag at all. But you can race and finish this one no matter what level you are. Just be really good at it, that's all you need to know. This is a unique looking track here.
Go!
So what makes it tough is you go over those red cars, you turn, you go over those cars, then you go turning, then you turn, you go over that, you turn again as well, and that's it. You win the race, pretty much. That is what a professional's drag looks like. And now I got a rally track to race in. The Endless Road. Yes, it's literally endless. There is a checkpoint version so you can win a race in it, and there is one without it so you can just keep on going forevermore for hours and hours if you wanted to.
Go!
To infinity and beyond!
There's not much to this track. It's just basically a endless road. That's for sure, just one straight line, that's all it is. You may be wondering, how did you do this, Legend of Wii? Well, in Tracks, the program, I took a look at what I was thinking in my head and wondered, can I really make an endless track? So, I did a core segment from this at the start and go way over there to the end. And I took it for a test, and yeah, it literally was endless afterwards. So that was basically how I did it. And it was really hilarious to do so.
One eternity later.
Yeah, I'm not racing this. So that's all. That's why it's a rally track, for that reason. It had to be there anyway. Well, that